You know those moments when your child or your children are playing with their siblings, or they are playing with their friends, and it gets to a point where every now and every few minutes they are running up to you, "Mommy, so and so did this to me," or "Daddy, so and so did this to me," or "Auntie or Uncle, so and so did this to me." You know, in those moments, after a while, as a parent or a guardian, you begin to become irritated, because why can't you guys figure this out? Why can't you play peacefully together? We forget that as they are running to us, they are running to us so that we can assist them in how to resolve the conflict that they are unable to resolve. And this is the opportunity for us to teach them conflict resolution, to teach them emotional regulation. That if somebody does, if you are playing with someone, for example, and they do something that you do not like, it's okay for you to be angered if they don't stop after you've said, "I don't like this game," or "I don't like it when you do this." That is okay. But what is not okay is for you to scream at that person, or try to physically hurt that person. You know, it's okay to be angered by their behavior, but it's also okay for you to walk away from such a situation. If they are not listening to you, it's okay to walk away. And if they don't want to play with you, that's okay. It doesn't mean anything is wrong with you or with them. They just don't want to play with you at that point in time, and that's okay. So you walk away. So you are teaching them how to deal with those sort of situations, and you teach them that if somebody continues to be mean to you, even though you have told them time and time again that their behavior hurts you, then perhaps it's better for you to not play with that person. Seek to play with other people that will understand who you are and the things that you like. But it's also important that you also respect other people and the things that make them uncomfortable. Make sure that in playing, you play to have fun as a collective, not just for you. So you don't, and that teaches them to not want to people please. It also teaches them not to be bullies to other children, and not to tolerate bullying as well. It also teaches them that it's okay to walk away from situations that are uncomfortable for you, and it's okay for you to not be okay with how somebody else is handling you. And that's fine. You are allowed to walk away from such situations. And when your child grows up with that, as they are growing, they are more likely to be able to stand up for themselves than to succumb to peer pressure. So yes, it is important for us to teach our children conflict resolution from a young age. The little things that we see as irritating are the things that we are supposed to use, because at that age, that is what they understand. So those are the opportunities we are supposed to take in teaching our children conflict resolution, also teaching our children emotional regulation, teaching our children the importance of knowing their self-worth, and also and also putting up boundaries and respecting other people's boundaries as well. And of course, when we deal with these issues from such a young age, we deal with them at a level that they understand. And as they grow, then it will broaden what we are teaching them, so that when they are adults, they are prepared to deal with the world away from us, that we don't always have to hover over them, and they don't always have to run to us in need of assistance. So next time you find yourself in this situation with your children, or any children actually that are under your care, instead of being irritated by them, take the time to teach them on how to resolve issues. Yes, it might take a couple of repetition, but that's fine. That they are children, they are learning. They don't reason the way that we do, and they don't hold on to things as quickly as we do. So that is why repetition is key, and consistency in that. Unfortunately, many of us grew up being told, "Go figure it out," or being told to fight, or just being shouted at for needing assistance. So this is the time that we learn that for our children, let things be different, so that they don't find themselves wanting to beat up somebody because that person has done something they don't like. They don't find themselves unable to communicate with their partners, with their friends, simply because they have been taught that if you don't like something, it is better to just scream and intimidate the next person into submitting to what you desire.